Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. This video is a continuance of my BEADventurous series, and for this video I'm going to show you guys and talk to you guys about the different kinds of bead boards and trays that I like to use. I have 6 different ones, and 5 out of the 6 are very cheap and affordable, and they each serve a different purpose, and I like each one of them for different reasons. So let's go ahead and talk about these. So whenever I'm designing jewelry, which is all the time, I have sometimes 3 to 4 different projects going at one time. So I really find it necessary for me to have different bead boards and trays and project cases, which I'm going to show you that. And it's just really helpful to me because I'll be working on one piece, and if I'm not sure about the result, I will go to a different project and I'll go back to the other one later, and then I usually find out what to do differently. So the first one I have here to show you is my DIY bead board. I showed you guys how to make this in a tutorial. If you didn't see the tutorial for this, I will link it down below in the description bar. But this bead board only cost me $1 to make, and I went to the Dollar Tree, and this here is actually a steering wheel cover that I put onto this, and it was very easy to make, and I used just about all recycled materials to make it. So if you didn't see this tutorial, I will link it down below. And now I'm going to go on to the next one. Oh, one more thing I want to tell you. What I really like about this tray is that I have a black velvet mat here on top, and the Picasso and travertine beads, they have this finish on them that is dirty, and whenever I work with those, they stain my bead mat. So I like using this board here whenever I work with those beads because those beads like to stain. So let's go on to number 2. This tray here is actually a jewelry tray. I think it's meant for like displaying jewelry. A lot of these, when you go online and you look around, and even when you go to stores, you'll see them with dividers in them, like dividers like this, where there'll be like 6 on one side, 6 on the other, and maybe like 9 compartments. But anyways, I first saw those, and I went onto Amazon, and I was looking for one that didn't have dividers, and I found this. It came in 2 colors. There was a light gray and this dark purple, and by the way, it's made out of velvet. And I was going to go with the gray one, but I realized I should probably go with the purple one because sometimes I have beads that stain, and this is not going to show dirt as much. So I went with the purple one, and I love this thing. I've had it for a really long time now. It is wearing down, but what I really love about it, again, going back to my cat, this one has a clear plastic lid. So my cat can walk across this and it would totally be fine. He can't get hurt. So and he can't take my stuff away, because one time I was beading and he's so fast, it was crazy. He ran up, grabbed a mouthful of Swarovski crystals, and at the time I barely had Swarovski crystals, and I still actually don't own a lot right now, but he got a mouthful of Swarovski crystals and he ran off. It made me so mad that he did that to me. He likes to tease me. So anyways, this has a lid, which I really like, but like I said, this is wearing down, and I have cracked 3 corners on it, but this thing was so cheap. That one's cracked too. That's the only one that's not cracked. But I think I paid $16 for this, which is a steal. So really, you know, I've probably had this for maybe 4 or 5 years now. I don't know. And there's still, I could still get a lot of use out of this, but I think it's already paid for itself. So I'm not bothered about the sides being cracked. But I just want to show you guys. You can see that I'm working on a dollar bead box project. I haven't started it yet, but I plan to soon. I have this bead tray thing in here that I love. I use it all the time now. I will link this below for you guys in case you want to get that. But I have my ruler that I use all the time back there. I have bead scoopers, tweezers. I have those gator clips that I use all the time. Thread Heaven, which I don't use that much. But yeah, I really like this board here too. And like I said, it comes in 2 different colors that I saw, and it has been a long time since I ordered this, and you might be able to get new colors now. Hopefully I can find the same seller and link this below for you guys. But you might also find this in a I think it's like burlap. That's like the new one I keep seeing a lot. Velvet is kind of the old school jewelry trays. I see a lot of burlap and like beige colored. They're really pretty. it's fabric, it's not velvet, but you could also use that kind to bead in. You just need to make sure that it doesn't have dividers in it. And if you're like me, the lid really does help out because it keeps things clean and it keeps pets out. This tray here is definitely one of my favorites, and the reason why is because I have a cat and he loves beads, he loves thread, and I'm terrified that one day he's going to get injured by a needle. So I'm always putting my stuff up when I leave the room, but sometimes I have just so much stuff going on around me, and the 2 trays I showed you are kind of small, so because I work with like a lot of materials, sometimes I need something huge. So this here is a tea tray, and it fits perfectly inside my keyboard drawer in my desk. And this here is actually broken, so this is what I do. I close this, I flip it up, and I stick this eraser. This is supposed to lock up, and it did for a long time, and all of a sudden just one day it broke on me. But I stick the eraser in the bottom, and it keeps the door closed. But this, by the way, this is what I'm always catching my thread on right here, are these darn knobs. It drives me crazy. So this is a tea tray. I got it from Ross. I think I paid like $7 or $8 for it. It was really cheap, but it is huge. It's massive. And this bead mat you see in here is not a regular size bead mat. It's a much bigger one, and I'll show you. I'll take these necklaces out. And by the way, I just did a tutorial on these necklaces. If you didn't see it, I will link it below. This is a really fun, easy project, and everybody should have beads in their stash to make this. Okay, I'll put these up. So this here is a regular size bead mat. So you can see the size difference of how big this one is. And I don't remember how big the other one is, but it fits in this tray really nicely. And I'll just show you. See, it's just a tea tray. It is huge. It's really thick plastic. And what I really love about this is that I can be sitting at my desk working in this tray. Up here I'll have my computer, I'll be editing videos, and if for some reason the phone rings or somebody knocks on the door, all I have to do is push this in under my desk and I can leave, and I don't have to worry about my cat getting stabbed by a needle. So this is one of the reasons why I like this, is because it's safe for my cat, and it is so big. It holds a lot of stuff, and also because I can push it in the drawer and close it, it stays clean. I don't get cat hair and dust and stuff in this, which is a battle that I'm always fighting because I have 3 cats and 4 dogs. So I'm always vacuuming, trying to keep things clean. So now we're going to go on to the next tray. So this thing right here, I love to death. I feel like every beader should have this, and even people that do crafts. It is so useful. I've had it for years now. I use both of them. And this one here I use all the time. When I buy new beads and I cut them off strands, I will dump them into this sometimes. And it has a funnel on it, and I take the cork out and I pour the beads into bags. But this one here is huge, and I like to use the big one for when I go to thrift stores and I buy beaded purses, belts, shoes, pillows. Heck, I've got lampshades, all kinds of stuff with beads on them. And I will use this tray, and I will take the things apart, and then I'll take this cork out and I'll pour the stuff into the bags. But I also like to bead in this tray, which is part of why I bought this. It's called Tidy Crafts trays. And I got them on Amazon. I will link them below. But this was a 2-pack. They came together. And I think you can buy them separately, but really you're going to want both of them. So I just want to show you guys. For years, I took a bead mat and just stuck it in the tray and beaded just like this. It was great. I really like this setup. But one thing I don't like about it is this here slides around a lot, which it took me a while for that to get on my nerves. But I gotta tell you, this is totally a necessity. If you guys don't have this, you should get one, because I use it so much. I really love it. And I love that a bead mat can fit in it. And I think this is just a standard size bead mat, which is like, what, 9 by 11? Or is it 9 by 12 or 13? Something like that fits inside this. I think what I'll do is I will link this down, these 2 trays for you guys down there in the description bar. Hopefully I can find it. I bought it on Amazon. And I will also link the bead mat too, in case you want to get the same size bead mat to go in it. So I'll do that for you guys. Make sure you check down there in the description bar. This thing here is really awesome. This is called an Iris Project Case. Right there is the size. It's made for paper, but I found these at Michael's. They come in different sizes. Some of you probably already have something like this, but the ones, they're always having them on sale. They're regularly $10. I bought a lot of them for my laundry room for storage. They're like this tall. It's kind of like my Art and Super Satchels, like the height of it and the size of it, but they're actually bigger than this one here. But this one is really thin, as you can see, and I use these as project cases. I actually bead inside of them. So I'm going to open this one up and show you guys. I have the regular size bead mat in here, and by the way, these bead mats I'm showing you in the link that I will leave down below, when you buy these, you get them in a 3-pack. So I've already showed you 3 different trays that I'm using them in. So anyways, I have a bead mat in here, and back here I do have space where the bead mat doesn't reach all the way back, but I like it like this because I can have stuff back here. So I've actually had bags back here, as you can see, my ruler fits back there. I have bead scoopers. Here I have the tweezers on the side. There's another bead scooper. There's room here to bead. This tray fits in here. This thing is awesome. And I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like $5. Maybe less. They go on sale. Michael's has their stuff on sale, their storage stuff on sale a lot, and that's when I get storage from there. I think they have 60 to 70% off sometimes. One of the drawer carts that I bought, the Art Bin drawer cart, that was regularly $130, and I waited for that thing to go on sale for like a few months. I waited, and I got it for $47. And by the way, if you buy it online, the stuff online, you can use a coupon and get it on sale. And I think I actually might have done 2 coupons, and you can't do this in the store, but for some reason, I don't know if it's a glitch or something that they aren't paying attention to, but I got that drawer cart really cheap. And I could not have gotten it that cheap at the store, but for some reason the coupons and the sale were working together. I used 2 coupons and a sale, and I got it really cheap. So this thing is awesome. I use it to bead in, and I also use them as project cases. And as you can see, it's really thin. And I also wanted to show you guys, this is my glitter collection. I do resin sometimes, and this is all the glitter I own, and it fits in this thing perfectly. It's like it was made for it, or it was like, you know, all of this glitter came in it. But look how it fits in here. Isn't that cool? So if you guys have these little glitter containers, you can get these and put them in there. It's an awesome storage system. I love it. And I actually have 3 of these Iris project cases. So yeah, you guys gotta check these out. These are definitely awesome, and you can stack them too. So you can have several project cases going on at one time. And like I said, the bead mats fit in there. They're just really great. I love them. This one here is the last one that I have to show you guys, and this is the most expensive one that I have. I just recently got it. I actually found it by accident. I wasn't even looking for one of these things, and I can't believe this. It's like whoever designed this designed it just for me. It's like it's custom made. First of all, it's huge, which is what I want. It closes up so everything stays clean and my cat can't get in it, which is what I want. It's the perfect color for me because I love to play with color. And the message on the front of it is totally mean, something I would say. Trust your crazy ideas. And on the back side there's another saying. I think it says, best day ever. It's all in white. If you go and look for this, you'll see what the back of it looks like. I would flip it over and show you guys, but I don't want to dump my stuff out. So anyways, this is close in size or the same size as my tea tray. It's really big. I paid $60 for this, and the beading boards, biggest one costs $120, so this is actually half price. And there's no, that bead board does not close. It's open all the time. So I'm going to show you what it's like inside. It's really awesome. I really do think that someone made this just for Beautiful Nights. There's 2 zippers on it. And I have to pay attention that I'm filming in the correct direction, because if I flip my camera, I'll have black bars on the sides, and this has happened to me like 3 times already, so I've filmed this video a few times already, and, well, I'm tired of filming it by now. So this is what it looks like inside, and one of the biggest reasons of why I bought this is because there is this blue bead mat that you see in all of my videos that I love to film on. I have other bead mats. I have a green one and a yellow one, but those look terrible on camera. I'm not crazy about them. And my blue bead mat is starting to fall apart, like it is separating. It's really weird. So anyways, I bought this mostly for filming, and I have been using it in my tutorials, and I've really been enjoying it. It's a gray color, and I don't know what it's made out of. It's not that Velux stuff that the bead mats are made out of, but there's padding here that goes around the sides, and I actually put my bead scooper here because this thing is really sharp, and I was afraid that it would poke a hole in my storage. So see back here on the lid, there's these 2 zip pouches so you could put your beads in here. And right now I just have the tools that I use the most: my bead awl, tweezers, a little storage container, needles, bead scoops, thread, gator clamps, and right there's the name of it. It's sewn on the inside also, the xChange. And this thing is huge. So you can see here with my ruler, it's probably like what, 14, 15 inches that way, a foot this way. It is massive. I love it so much. And there's this little flap right here. There's this snap. This is an actual snap. And you can put a book back here, paper, because sometimes I like to draw my designs. I find this is really useful, and I can put my patterns that I draw back there. And I also am always writing material lists, so that's really good for me. And I just love this thing. It is awesome, and I really think that someone actually designed this just for me. They just didn't tell me about it. Anyways, this comes in other colors. I think there's one that has peacocks on it, or birds on it, maybe flowers, I don't know. I think this also comes in 2 sizes, by the way. I have the big one, and I'm loving this thing so much, I'm actually thinking about going and buying the smaller size. Now, at the time when I got this, there was 3 in stock on Amazon, and I put it in my cart, and I'm a procrastinator buyer online. So sometimes I will put things in my cart up for a month until I decide if I really need it or not. I'm like, do I really need this? So I put it in my cart, and after a few days, just a few days, 2 of them sold out. And it was only 1 left. So I'm like, I'm going to get that. I really need it. It's not that expensive compared to the bead boards. I think it's a fair price. I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I'll just send it back. So I bought it, and I'm really happy I did, because it is one of the best beading boards I've ever had, and I just love how big it is. So when I bead in it, I stand it up here because I have my desk like this. But in the picture when I bought this, I saw that some people like to turn it like this and have this over here to the side, and they bead here. But this way it's more narrow, and turned this way it's wider. So I actually like it like this, kind of like a laptop, and it's pretty cool. So again, this is made by the xChange. I got it from Amazon, but I saw that they have their own website. You can go to their website and check it out. You'll see the different colors they have there. I think it might be a little bit more pricier on their sites. I don't know. I think it's been 2 months. I actually bought this for my birthday as a present. So I will leave a link for this down there in the description bar. Hopefully it's still in stock. If a lot of you are watching this video right now, it might not be in stock anymore, because when I've done videos like this before, you guys go and buy things out really quickly. So I hope that I was helpful to you guys and gave you a bunch of different ideas. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a nice bead tray, board, whatever you want. There's a lot of different options out there, and as you can see, for years I've gone the cheap route and have done very affordable setups for myself, and I finally just invested into something that's really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm fixing to lose my memory card here. Please like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Make sure you click the bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos. And check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. You can follow and tag me on there with the pictures of the stuff you guys make. I love seeing your creations. Thank you so much for watching.